Hi, darlings. This is Hololive English Advent's Devilish Diva, the one and only Nerissa Ravencroft. Sorry, let me adjust my mic a little more. Good morning. For me, good evening for probably most of you. I have nothing to announce before anyone makes a not appropriate joke, but let's not pretend. I think this sucks pretty bad, right? I think. I've tried to calm down a bit, so I'm not crying. I'll try not to cry. But, you know, today is a hard day, and I don't think we should pretend that it's not. I don't think any of you want that either. I think crying is good too. If you guys want to cry, you can cry, but I will try not to cry more than I already cried, is rather what I was trying to say. There is no hot pot today. I had hot pot when I woke up in the morning. Because I didn't know how I was going to feel after. Permission to cry? You always have permission to cry. I don't really have anything specific to say. I think it's just, I don't know. It's just really sad. I know for you guys too, it's been a really rough month. Jailbird's note too. That for me, it's been not a bad month, but a lot. Emotionally, work-wise, personally. I'll tell you about what happened to my computer. Maybe it'll make you laugh because it's exactly the thing that would happen to me. But there's a silver lining. So, I'm still in Japan. I'm here for a long time. I know when I'll be going back, but I can't tell you guys yet. My PC had to be moved and transported. So Malthus II, he might get angry at me for telling you this, but I think it's funny. So Malthus II went and brought it outside and put it in the car with all of his computer as well, the computer screens, and he did not close the trunk of the car. And then he went to pull out the car, and of course immediately both of our computers fell out and tumbled down the driveway. I'm not mad at him, of course. It was a stupid mistake, but he was very obviously remorseful and terrified of how I would react, but also sad about his own computer. So I feel very bad for him, and I did not get angry at him, and I'm not going to get angry at him. But in return, I'm going to threaten him. Now he has to appear on my stream. So we can all cheer for that. I will, at some point when I get back, as repayment, because I'm not going to make him give me any money, I'm just going to eat the cost and buy a new PC. His penance is, yes, he must appear on stream. I'll have to prep him and come up with something, but I think that's a pretty fair trade for breaking my very expensive computer. So he hasn't agreed yet, but I don't think he has a choice. So, but that's what happened there, in case you were curious, because I know some of you are probably like, what happened? And I just mentioned it fell. So you're probably like, what the hell do you mean it fell? Like, did it like fall off a desk? But no, it fell onto the pavement, on a sloped pavement. And I think, if I'm correct, rolled down that pavement down to the road. So yeah, it fell out of a car. So maybe it was a sign to upgrade. I guess so. Maybe that's the positive way to look at it. I just hope my files are okay. I already ordered a new PC, so it'll hopefully be fine. But because of that, I don't know when I actually go home if I'll be able to stream right away. We'll see. I think it should be okay, but it might be a little bit before I can actually like stream again. So if I'm gone, I apologize. Ian Curse is real. I wouldn't call this the Ian Curse. Ian Curse is like internet connection issues with like programs and stuff. This is just this is just hell. Was anything salvageable? We'll find out. I don't really know anything about like building computers though. They're gonna take it to a technician and see what they say, but either way, I did need to upgrade, I suppose, but I'm pretty sure I don't think just by taking a look at it, I don't think a lot of this stuff probably survived. Yeah, I think the SSD will probably be okay, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I won't know until I get home, and I don't know when I'm going home, so. I've been working hard the past few days. Can we get pictures of the broken PC? No. I don't want you to see it. I didn't want to see it either. Any new soup today? I can actually... Here, wait. I did take a video of my nabe today. I wanted to test it. So give me a sec. I'll show you guys. I put beef in it instead of my usual pork. Let me... Sorry, I'm trying to put the video in, but it's not working. I want to show you my nabe sizzling away. It's not working. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not working. Whatever, I give up. That's enough of that. Well, I tried. Maybe I'll post it on like Twitter later. So you will get to see it, but I guess not on stream. Sorry. Ugh. You put beef in the PC? No, I put beef in the hot pot. So shoulder. There's the beef shoulder cut in Japan. I think in the US it's usually used as like roast meat, so you never really see it, but it's delicious. You put a hot pot in the PC? I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna do a hot pot stream when I get back, but the hot pot bowl is gonna be my broken ass PC that has holes everywhere for the liquid to go out of. The PC might get resurrected with hot pot. That's all we can hope for. The hot pot liquid. Like imagine if instead of having like the cooling system, if the stuff running through the cooling system was like, looked like hot pot. So like running through it, you'd have like little slices of like carrot and like onion. And like little chunks of like meat. I don't think it would be very effective, but it might look cool. Or stupid. Hot pot cool. Just bear with me, okay? Bear with it. Emergency food supply. Yeah, you get hungry. That thing happens where like the sun shoots a thing at the planet and all of the electricity permanently goes out and you can't get food anymore, so you break open your computer and you drink the hot pot cooling system. That's my dream. Not all of that shit happening, but you know, like having a computer that is edible so I can eat it in cases of emergency. Yeah. Oh, hi. Oh, hi indeed. Hello, my jailbirds and humans. I love Mume. I'm going to talk about it a bit, so my apologies, but I love Mume. I mentioned it with her, and I didn't really have a lot of time to talk to her because, as you guys probably know, we were performing, Advent and some other Hololive members were performing at an event, so I needed to run. I needed to run and get there ASAP so I could go prepare. So I needed to run, and I knew, yeah, anyway. So I wanted to stay and I wanted to talk more, at least for the full 5 minutes that I had been allocated, but the timing ended up not matching up. But Mume is such a special person. Like, some of the other members were saying this too, but she's such a light. And I'm sure many of you, whether she was your Oshi or Kami Oshi, or you just like Hololive, I'm sure you were able to feel that from all of the stuff that she did. Her original songs, her covers, her karaokes, her regular streams. I just think she's so amazing. The things that she accomplished were incredible. Like, I remember when her Stellar cover came out. That song's already iconic, but I was like, this is incredible. And I've always looked up to her for lots of reasons like that, because as someone who really loves music, especially, Mume always kind of, to me, had a bit of this natural innate talent that makes me really admire her. It's hard for me to it's hard for me to articulate, so I'm trying to find the right words, so my apologies if I'm not speaking the best, but she's incredible. She can sing amazingly. She is such an incredible person too, and her soul is just so kind, and I'm so honored that we got to be friends and that I got to be her coworker, getting to call her my coworker and be like, yeah, Mume, that's my coworker. We work together. Not only that, but we hang out too, even outside of work. She's just wonderful. So it's a big sadness. It's a big hit to my heart. We've been feeling it a lot, Ian, haven't we? We've been feeling it a lot. Even soon, Gura Senpai too is going to be departing back to the sea. So I know it's really rough. But thank you guys for sticking around and staying with me, staying with Holo EN, and continuing to support all of the girls whom you love right up to the end. You know, it's rough. Thanks for staying around. Of course, I love Hololive. You guys all know I've been a big fan of Hololive, just like a lot of you, since even long before I was in, pretty much since Smith debuted. I was like, oh my god, this cool thing. Whoa, this is so amazing. Whoa, look at all of them. Oh my god, I get it. They're idols, but they're streamers and they're anime girls, and oh my god, this is amazing. And before VTubing was a thing, I think most of us had all of these, a lot of people in my situation, I mean, had kind of like the Kai Guy idol kind of dreams, or like wanting to do like voiceover and stuff like that, or wanting to be involved in the anime culture in a bigger way than just being a fan, you know? So Hololive means so much to me, and I was so happy that despite my brain worms and despite how I may have felt about myself, that I was able to join and be in a group with all of these amazing women who are so incredible and really work so hard and are just so supportive and incredible. Like, all of my senpai, all of my gem mates, all my kohai. Like, genuinely, there's so many amazing things that I could say about every single one of them. I just am so honored to be able to be in this space with all of these people. And so if it's any reassurance, I have absolutely no plans to graduate pretty much ever. So you guys don't have to worry about that. I love it here too much. I'm so happy to be here. I love my job. It's literally a dream job that I've pretty much is the accumulation of everything I've ever wanted to do in my life all in one place. And I worked so hard to be here. And not only do I have these amazing coworkers, but I've also gotten to meet all of you in this just amazing kind community that was built not only by my senpai, but now me, Advent, and Justice as well. And just seeing you guys, the kind of people that you are, the ways that you are so supportive and just kind overall. I just think it's such an amazing community. So I want to be a part of that forever, you know. So just because I see some people making distasteful jokes in the chat, just so you know. Just so you know. But yeah, Hololive, my point is, it's really, really special. And of course, yeah, Fuamoko, we've had long talks about this, me and Fuamoko, being like, we will never leave. Hololive is amazing. We're so happy to be here. So yeah, I feel like, obviously, nothing is ever perfect, you know. Like, for example, for you guys, you might like some girls more than the others. There might be some you even don't care for, which I think is objectively wrong, by the way. All of us are amazing, so you should at least like everybody. But obviously, that's not realistic. But, you know, not everything's always perfect for everybody. But I think there's always someone in Hololive, in JP and EN and ID, behind all of, you know, our pretty faces. It's someone who's working harder than is able to convey, even by explanation. You know, it's really hard to articulate all of the things that I do, all of the things that all of us do, that, you know, it's understanding the full scope of it, I feel like, is hard to grasp, because even I have a hard time grasping it, you know. It's definitely a job as much as it is fun. So while it is sad to see people graduate, I also understand, you know, you never know, but like a lot of people, like, they might have different dreams. They might have had this as their dream, but then they might have realized that maybe it wasn't what they expected, or things like that. So on one hand, I do want to also say, well, I understand that graduations really suck. Idols in general are kind of a beautiful fleeting moment, you know. Even if you've been an idol fan for a long time, you might have followed a lot of groups, like, I don't know, let's say, I think Morning Musume is maybe a good example, unless I'm mixing it up, but they'll go through like generations, and usually the generation, it's kind of like, this is the next generation, and the implication is that they'll eventually take the torch from the previous generation. Yeah, AKB48's another one. But it's very symbolic, and you go into it becoming a fan of the group, knowing that eventually the girl that you end up maybe having your eye on first might leave at some point, but you love it anyway and you support it anyway. And so in a way, since at the end of the day, VTubing is built around idol culture, you know, every company, every smaller company has the generation, you know, and the graduation, which are all terms that come from idol culture, you know. So it's based around all those things. So, well, a graduation is really sad. As someone who's been a really big idol fan for a long time, I guess to me, even though I'm sad about it, I'm always I'm always expecting that at some point that is going to happen, whether it's 2 years, 10 years, 15 years, you know, who knows, but it's the sad, it's one of the sad realities of idol culture, you know. Another thing with it too is, well, it is sad, you know, that you can still have all the memories and stuff that you were able to build. And well, it does mean that with, for example, someone who graduates, you might not be able to make any new memories with them specifically. It does also still mean that you can cherish the ones that you did make even more, you know? So it's important to treasure your Hololive idol and know that they are a precious moment in time, you know? If that makes sense. Sorry if I feel like I'm like just mumbling about nothing important, but yeah, it's like the cherry blossoms in spring, you know? They only last for like 2 weeks, but for those 2 weeks, God, is it beautiful. This is my first time being here for cherry blossom season, and I felt that way the whole time. Like I was like, even though I didn't grow up in Japan, this feels so nostalgic. I feel like I've experienced it in a way, because I watched so many anime that I've seen the scenery, but I guess I could never picture it in real life. So then being able to like see it, and like with all the stuff going on, I guess I was like thinking about it in that sense, being like, well, these cherry blossoms are really beautiful. They're not forever. I know they're going to go away, even when I started seeing the green sprout out of the trees while they were still covered in the petals. Or once I saw them like in a few days suddenly go from still being this beautiful pink to being completely barren or green, I couldn't help but feel sad. I was like, it's over. But with that too, there's it won't be the same flowers that were on the tree, but the cherry blossoms will be back next year, you know? Because the tree is not dead. It perseveres. You know? It just flowered. That's all. And it'll flower again. So my point is, anyway, I'm being awfully sentimental. My apologies. But, you know, idols are sort of like that too. So it's important. I feel like it's important to treasure your idols and your time with your idols, and expect, even if, you know, obviously, like, for example, I don't plan to graduate. I'm hoping to be here 10 years from now. That would be ideal. But, you know, it's hard to explain. But make sure you cherish your Oshis and the people that you love, you know. So, I love you guys. That's really it. I don't really have anything important to say. I don't really have anything much to say. At the end of the day, I'm just a girl. I'm just a person. So I know it's probably not much. I don't really have much to offer. I know we're all sad and having a hard time. But I don't know. I just wanted to be there for you guys. Because I know it's hard being in the silence after, you know, it's over. And you're just kind of in your thoughts. So I wanted to talk about it a bit with you guys, not only, but I also wanted us to be together for a bit, because I also didn't want to think about it too much by myself, if that makes sense. So, sorry I'm not like Socrates or someone, and I don't have like some wise words of wisdom I can impart or anything much cool to talk about. So honestly, I haven't been up to anything interesting. I'm actually a bit sad. If you want to hear about my personal despair, I've been so busy, one thing after the other, that I haven't gotten to tourist around Japan. And it kind of happened that way last time too, where the only time I could tourist, I didn't take the opportunity to. So I haven't gotten to go to Mount Fuji, or I haven't gotten to go to an onsen, and I haven't gotten to go to Kyoto, or like to any of the places I really want to go. And it is what it is. Yeah, exactly. Not yet. Thankfully, those places will still be there next time I'm here. So I think I'm just going to I'm going to let my manager know. I'm going to say, I want to do these things, so I'm going to schedule them in advance, and you're not going to schedule anything over them. Not that, of course, there's anything like I'm being forced to do anything, but you know, sometimes the schedule just ends up being that studio side. They're like, oh, this is when we need it, and it's like different departments planning everything. So I'm gonna lock it in next time for sure. I'm gonna lock it in. I'm gonna lock in something fun. I'm gonna go to an onsen. And I'm gonna go do some fun stuff instead of just working and sitting in my apartment, becoming a NEET. Except I'm employed, so I guess I'm not quite a NEET. But I feel like a NEET. Because I don't leave. I'm stuck here. Not like literally, but like I can't bring myself to leave, you know? I think, what does NEET stand for? No employment, education, or training, or something like that. So, yeah, I'm seriously becoming a hikikomori. It's kind of dangerous. Every time I've been in Japan, it worsens my tendencies to become an isolated person. Because I'm like, oh, well, I'll just stay here, I guess. Well, I just can order food, I guess. Oh, I guess I'll go get some groceries today. Oh, yeah. No one probably wants to hang out with me, because I'm annoying, so I won't bug anyone. You know. So. It's okay, because Gigi will hang out with me. Gigi and we were playing games a few days ago. I was so happy. She messaged me and she's like, do you want to play games? And I was like, I do want to play games. That sounds great, Gigi. I would love to play games. Please. I haven't done anything in days. Please. I love Gigi a lot. She's such a ray of sunshine. She's so wonderful. One sec. I'm sitting in a weird position. You have to hear my squeaky chair. Apologies. Ugh. League of Legends? No league, surprisingly. But I don't want to tell you what we're playing because it's more embarrassing than League, which you'd think is impossible. Because as much as I love League, I feel embarrassed telling the internet I play League. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Oh no. I'm reading the chat and some of you have guessed it, and I'm not going to confirm or deny. I'm not going to confirm or deny. I've also been playing Cookie Run Kingdom. I'll admit something embarrassing to you guys. After finding out my computer broke, I've been so good. I've been so good about not spending. Wait, she told you we played Roblox? Oh no. Yeah. We played Roblox. I had never played Roblox before. I had never played Roblox before. I didn't know what to expect from Roblox. I had way more fun than I was expecting, and now I'm really pissed off. I'm really pissed off that I had fun playing Roblox. Well, you want to know the even funnier thing? I wanted to buy something with Robux, and I've got my big adult money, you know? So I was like, oh yeah. And the issue is, since I'm in Japan, it's making me pay in yen. And I didn't realize, I don't always interpret yen correctly to USD. And I thought it was $15. It was more like $150. So I thought I was buying $15 worth of Robux. I was like, oh, that's a really good price. No. I was buying $150 worth of Robux, so... I love Roblox now. I spent so much money in Roblox. You asked for a refund? No, I just bought a ton of stuff in Roblox. I said, oh, well, now I have Roblox money. Let's go. But then also from my computer getting broken, I was really depressed. So I wailed in Cookie Run Kingdom. I was trying to save my money because I want to whale for the next cookie who's coming out. Like, I want to 6-star her because she's one of the beast cookies. And I've been meaning to, I've been waiting for her. She's so pretty. She's this pink little thing, this pink little la creature cookie. She's called Eternal Sugar Cookie. And I need her. I need her in my life. Yeah, it's a beast cookie, and she's so pretty. I love her so much, and she hasn't even come out yet. So, anyways, my plan has been for a long time now that I'm going to whale for her because I need her because she's pink and she's perfect, and I really hope she's strong. I'm sure she will be because a lot of the beast cookies so far have been really strong. But anyway, also, unironically, sugar cookies are like my favorite cookie. So like, what am I even supposed to do? Like, she was made to ruin my life. You know what I'm saying? She was made to ruin my life. Specifically. So anyways, so I'm going to whale for her because I need to 6-star her. So I'm going to spend a ton of money. But so I was like, oh, well, this fire guy's really strong, but I don't want to spend a lot of money on him because I need to save my money for Eternal Sugar Cookie. But because I was so sad about my computer and because he's so strong, I was like, fuck it. And then I spent money, like more money than I wanted to on Cookie Run Kingdom yet. Cookie Fund, thank you. You don't have to send me money, don't worry. You don't have to send me money for my irresponsible depression purchases. Yeah, I was like, my hand, it's swiping on its own. You know, sometimes you just black out and then you made 17 purchases in Cookie Run Kingdom. You know, sometimes that's how it goes. It is what it is. No? What the hell? Guys, please don't clown on me. I tell you my shame. I tell you my shame. This is all Gigi's fault. I love you, Gigi. I can't believe she ruined my life. Or enriched it, rather. I really like Cookie Run Kingdom, so I don't mind. But I'm still gonna blame Gigi, because it's funnier that way. I love Gigi. She's so funny. G-Moonin! G-Moonin! Look, we all have to have something that we like to do. I like rolling for cookies and cookie gacha. That's my life. I'm saving up because I'm hoping Eternal Sugar Cookie. I feel like I shouldn't be too hopeful because in reality, the only Beast Cookie with an outfit is Shadow Milk Cookie. So I guess I shouldn't expect her to get an outfit. But I'm saving up. I have 92 rolls for the outfits, which is a lot, I think. So I should hopefully get her outfit. Love and Deeps. Oh my god. I haven't gotten into that and I think it's too late too. I thought about it. But honestly, I think I've talked about this. I'll shame myself some more. Publicly shaming myself for your entertainment. My favorite thing. But I actually like... When Baldur's Gate 3 came out, I'm not lying, I got so parasocially uncomfortably attached to Astarion that I actually like cried and like had multiple crash outs because I let myself become like fully immersed in the game that like even though I knew it wasn't reality, obviously, like it felt like reality for a little bit. It felt like reality. It felt real. And so I like legitimately allowed myself to fall in love with Astarion, this fake man who's not even real. I fell so deeply in love with him. And the thing that broke my heart about it specifically, I wouldn't mind so much if for the fact that he was not a video game character. Like if Astarion was a VTuber, I'm sorry, I'd fuck with that so hard. He's perfect. But the issue is he's a video game character, so it's more emotionally intense because it feels more direct. But also, not only that, but once it ends, it ends. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can replay the game, but you can't have any experience with him ever again. What if the VA became a VT? I wouldn't be into that. The thing is, the VA, I really respect him. I think he's fucking amazing. But his actor is a real person who has a wife and like a daughter. So I'm not. No. But yeah. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I'm Yume Joshiing. I Yume Joshi'd so hard. So when I got to the end of the game and I realized I am never going to have another experience with Astarion ever again, I literally, like, I was crashing out. I was like, maybe they're gonna make another, like, extension. I was, like, holding out hope. I was like, I think it'd be so great if, like, they did, like, different ones that explore, like, the backstories. Like, maybe we have, like, a new map and we go to Waterdeep with Gale and we have a specific adventure, or, like, you know, go and, like, find where Astarion was, like, where his family is now, like, stuff like that. Like, I wanted like a direct sequel made by Larian, but then they're like, no, for good reasons, honestly. But they're like, we are not going to be making any more. Like, they'll update Baldur's Gate as it is, but they're not going to make stuff like that. So, now I want to kill myself, or I did. I wanted to die because I wished from that moment that I hadn't finished the game. Because then at least I could say it wasn't over. But I finished it, and then I finished it twice. So. Patch 8 just dropped, and it's the final one. I can't. I don't have 75 hours to give the game again, or 90 hours. But. And I think a lot of it, too, wasn't like things added to like story stuff, but like different play styles. And let's be honest, I play most games on easy. I play most games like that on easy because I'm there for the story. I was there for the story, and it was fantastic. But what I was not there for was the gameplay, because I was shit at it. Let's be honest. You guys literally watched me play through the whole game. Let's be completely honest. You guys were like, this bitch sucks at fucking Baldur's Gate 3. Why is she playing it on stream? Why is she playing this on stream? She's horrible. She's terrible. Nerissa, please. I need you to turn on Baldur's Gate. You cannot play this game. But I even despite that game, I would fully play it again. I wanted to do a third playthrough. I just didn't have time. And I was like, I know you guys don't want to watch me stream Baldur's Gate again after I just finished it and did like multiple 11-hour streams. So, yeah. I'd watch a third playthrough. You guys are so nice. I love you. Just call it speedrun. It's not a speedrun. I can't speedrun games. But yeah, remember, that reminds me of the pleasant memory of how we saved Karlach. She still hated me up until the end, basically, but we saved Karlach, remember? When we killed her and put her in a box. And then we found out that when you do the thing, all it does to make them leave is drop their thing all the way down to negative. So it's an insta-leave, but because we killed her, she couldn't leave. So instead, every time we were in our camp and we got favor from our members of our party, she gained favor back. So then we just revived her and she hated my guts, but she was still there. I'm glad we could convince her not to hate me as much. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Karlach. That was, I'll be real, that was not saving her. It was not saving her. You're right. But, you know, what I mean by saving her is I didn't have to play the whole game without her on my team. Now I just wish we had done that to Will too, but I bet somehow Larian found that out and like edited it out of the game. So, yeah. Anyway, I love you guys. Any FF7? Don't ask me about FF7. You guys don't even want to hear me talk about FF7. Let's be real. I don't have anything new to add to the FF7 conversation right now. I wish I did, but I don't. Nothing new has happened that I've been paying super close attention to. Ever Crisis has had some new outfits that are based on the April 1st April Fool's joke that they did that are really cool. We get to see a different side of Aerith, you know. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm spacing out. Yeah, and you get schoolgirl Tifa. It was really nice because they made this background where they're up against a cherry blossom tree and they actually mirrored it. So there's a specific art where Tifa and Aerith are together back to back and they're doing this pose and they switch the poses. So Tifa is doing the pose that Aerith usually does and Aerith is doing the pose that Tifa usually does, and I thought it was so cute. I need FF7 cookies in Cookie Run Kingdom. That would be like, if Naruto and FF7 collabed with Cookie Run Kingdom, that would be like the ultimate combination. And Baldur's Gate 3. It'd be the ultimate combination of all of my obsessions in one place. I would have like the most fucked up team. I would be like, Sakura is here, Aerith is here, Astarion's here. It would be a crazy ass team. One can dream and I'm dreaming. Time for Yago to make some calls. I wish. I don't think Yago would be able to be like, hello Cookie Run Kingdom. You have to now do a collab with Naruto, Final Fantasy VII, and PG3. Not with that attitude. Maybe you're right. I need to think of where I'm gonna... I took the Astarion... I think I told you guys this, but I repainted my room. And so I had to take down my Astarion painting And I like covered up all the holes so that we had like a smooth base to paint. So I need to find a new place to hang it up because it's been sitting in my closet since then. You know. Sorry guys, you're still Yago calling Cookie Run Kingdom. You know what I think would be really cool someday? I really like Cookie Run Kingdom. I think it'd be crazy if I had a cookie in Cookie Run Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? It's never gonna happen, but if it did happen, I think that'd be insane. I just think it'd be crazy. Cause like then I could play as like me in Cookie Run Kingdom, you know? You know. It'd be cool. It's not gonna happen, but it'd be cool. Anyways, sorry again for just talking about whatever. This is, this stream is just to decompress and laugh a little and just have some time together where maybe I won't, but maybe both of our spirits can be lifted just a tiny bit. Even if it's just a little bit. Or maybe all of us can think about something else for a while. So. It's fun to just chat. I like chatting with you guys. So. I know we're not quite out of the what's the word that I'm looking for? We're not out of the pits yet. We're not out of hell yet, but hang in there. Hang in there, Halloween fans. Just know that all of us here love you so much. Out of the woods, yeah, that's the correct statement. I know you still got a bit of sadness that we're all going to experience together, but also know that despite the sad times too, that we also have a lot of things to look forward to. So I hope you'll keep, even through the sad times, looking forward to all the positive things that there also are together with me and all of us here at Ian. Yeah. Sad times, if that one, what's it called? Inside Out taught me anything, sadness is not it's sad, but it's not a bad thing necessarily. Sometimes, you know, it just, if you didn't have any bad times, as much as it sucks to have them, you wouldn't be able to appreciate the good times as much as you do. And not to sound like I'm venting, because that's not my intention, but throughout my whole life, I've had my share of hard times, you know? And it made the times when I would have amazing accomplishments and really wonderful things happen even better, because I said, you know, things were hard and I wanted to give up. I wanted to say I'm done. But despite it all, the sun still shone again, you know? So I know you're sad, and it's okay to be sad and let yourself be sad, because it's not healthy to bottle it up. If you have to cry, it's okay to cry, and you should. If you need to take some time for yourself, that's also okay. Don't force yourself to be somewhere if you're sad and you need some time to yourself. Sometimes I need time to myself, and I take it. So don't feel like you have to force yourself. But also know that when you're feeling better, or if you need someone, Hololive, Holo Ian, me, I'm here waiting for you. And I'll do my best to make sure that we can make lots of beautiful memories together and have lots of smiles and fun times and things to look forward to. So, you know, I guess that's all it boils down to, what I wanted to say. I just love you guys, you know. Again, I feel like, sorry, I know I'm just being repetitive. I sound like a broken record, but the Hololive community is just insane. Like, again, even when I just go through my art tag, I also stalk everyone else's art because it comes up on my feed and I'm just like, wow, this is incredible. The art, the animations, the fan fictions I see some people write, the interaction, just the kind of fan base that Hololive has created is so special. You guys are all so special, and it's such a blessing to have you guys here in that community. You know? It's such a blessing. And I hope you guys think that too. So, anyway, sorry again. I don't really have much. I don't really have anything important to say, I suppose. I'm just me. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl in the world. I think I said that exact same thing earlier in the stream. I need to come up with a different defense. But I don't want to leak anything, but I have a lot of exciting stuff you can look forward to next month. So I in fact have 3 individual projects that to me are at least pretty big in the stuff that I like to do. So I hope you guys, not only is there NRECO 2, but should I leak the release date for something that's coming out just so you guys can put it on your calendar and maybe like you can be excited about it? Maybe. Or will I get in trouble? I won't tell you what it is, but I have something coming out in JST time. You'll have to give me a second to convert it. I'm double checking so I get the time correct. Something very special will be coming out on May 3rd, 10 p.m. JST, which I think would be May 3rd sometime in the morning for you Americans, you people in the West. So please, I can't tell you what it is. I'll start promoting it eventually, but I hope you guys will be sat and be excited because I've been working hard on a lot, but I'm excited to finally get some of these projects that have been in development for a while out to you guys. So yeah. I love you guys. Yeah, that is your teaser. I would show you a teaser, but I think it's too early. It's too early to properly spoil what it is. Because I feel like once I tell you, you guys, or if I even like show you like the promo image, you guys are gonna know immediately. You know? And besides, it's not really a good time to like properly like start advertising something like that. Just giving you a little spoiler for something to look forward to. A cover? I don't know, maybe. Maybe it's a cover. Stop spoiling. God, I'm sorry. It's all I'm good at. I'm only good at spoiling things. It's my talent, my hobby. I missed it. It's been a while now, but I don't think I said anything. But I wanted to thank you guys for 1 million views on Swedish Scarlet. I'm so grateful for all of that support. I have like 4 original songs out. I have Say My Name, Swedish Scarlet, In My Feelings, and Shatter. And honestly, I didn't know if you guys would even like them in the first place. Because especially for 3 of them, I wrote the lyrics myself. So it was, I was really nervous. Yeah, my Yuki no Hana is only like 60,000 away from 1 million. So thank you guys for that too. For listening to that. Winter is now over, but I'll be sure to bring it back up again. When it's winter again. Yeah, Shatter doesn't have a music video. I think I might go and make one at some point, but currently there's none and there's no plan. There's no plan yet at this moment in time. But yeah, thank you guys again. I guess all I'm just trying to say is thank you guys for all the support that you give me and my projects and the things that I do and create. Every time I see it, I'm like, wow, I'm so lucky to have such a kind audience that is just so, that is always there for me, I guess. Like, and really, that means so much to me. You know? That's all. That's all. That's all. You guys are amazing. That's all. That's all I'm trying to say. So, I love you. I don't want to just say jailbirds, because I know that some of you here probably aren't a jailbird. I would love if you would become one. If you like my stuff. I know I've seen some people being like, I'm waiting to be adopted. So I just want you to know, if you are finding yourself in a place and you feel like you don't really know where to go, I hope you feel welcome. I hope you feel welcome coming here and hanging out. The jailbirds are a very welcoming bird. So we would love to see you around if you need someone to watch. Only if you want to. No pressure. But we will happily adopt you if you need to be adopted, or if you want to be adopted. But yeah. Let us comfort you in these trying times. Let us comfort you in these trying times. We are all having a hard time, so we can have a hard time together. You don't have to go out at it alone, I guess. But anyways, again, I didn't really have anything specific. I didn't have anything specific to say or do, I suppose. I just wanted to chat for a bit, and I have done so. So I hope those of you who were maybe feeling a bit down, play Roblox, right? No, I actually have to go prepare. I have quite a bit of, not quite a bit, but I have a bit of recording to do tomorrow, and I have to prepare. So basically I have some stuff to prepare for recordings, and then after that I have some lyrics I need to write. Since I haven't been streaming as much, the very positive thing about that is I've had more time to think about like music and stuff. And so I've really had time to like sit down and stop and breathe and let inspiration hit me and just go for something. So I'm trying to do something right now. We'll see if anything happens, but yeah. I love you guys, and I hope you feel a little bit better if you were feeling sad. I hope I was able to lift your spirits, even if just a tiny, tiny bit. I love you guys. I know I just said it like 3 times. I just don't know what else to say. You guys are so cherished, and you're so special, and One sec. Sorry about that. As I was trying to say, let me back up because I lost my train of thought because I was distracted. As a fan base, not only the Jailbirds, but all of Hololive fans are just so special. Such a wonderful community. And to all of you, thank you. From me, and I'm sure from lots of the other talents, all of the other talents, your support is one of the most wonderful things in the world. It is such a gift. So thank you for all that you do. I only hope I can give back even a fragment of that back to you guys. But it seems like there's no one up to raid at the moment, so I will let you all go. Hopefully most of you will go to sleep because I know it's quite late. So for a lot of you probably. But thank you guys for being with me and lifting my spirits, and I hope I could do the same for you. So I'm not sure when my next stream is, but I will be streaming all of NRECO. So please look forward to that. I'll try to think of something good. But either way, I will see you all next time. Bye, darlings. Bye.